All right, and we are recording. So, hi everyone. Welcome to this information session for leadership development for construction professionals at UC Davis Continuing Professional Education. My name is Ashley Hupp, and I'm the program manager for this program. And I'm so excited to welcome all of you here today to join us so we can talk about this program starting in February. All right, let's go ahead and go to my next slide. So, to start, I'd like to give an overview of what we'll be talking about today. We're going to start with some program introductions so you'll know who to contact with questions that you might have about the program after the information session. And of course, we're going to talk about program logistics, so when it starts, how much it costs, the specifics regarding the program and the courses itself. And then we're going to talk about how to enroll in the program, and then how to follow up with any additional information that you might need after today's session. If you have any technical issues as we go along, please let us know in the chat and we'll be able to help you navigate through those. So if you have trouble hearing us, seeing us, just go ahead and let us know. And then also, if you could, please put your questions in that Q&A function so we can track those as we go along and make sure we're answering all the questions as they come in. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started with a poll. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that here. So my favorite part about these information sessions is that we really get to know all of you. So if you could please fill out this poll, it's asking how long have all of you been in the construction industry? And so this will give us a better idea how to tailor these sessions and then also get a better idea of who's with us on the call today. Okay. And so while you guys are filling out that poll, I would love to start with talking about your program contacts for this program. So to start, I have our enrollment coach here, Kathy Zhao, and so she is joined on the call with us, and she'll be your first point of contact with any questions that you might have regarding the program. She's also happy to talk about your experience and all our other class offerings and see which will be the best aligned with your personal and professional development goals. Kathy, do you want to take a moment to say hello real quick? I know your camera's not working too well, but I'd love for you to get a moment to say hi.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone. Thanks for taking time to join us for the construction leadership, the new program. So I will be your first contact with this program. So feel free to reach out to me if you would like to know more about the program, and I can help you furthermore about the enrollment, about how is the program fits you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kathy. And then again, my name is Ashley Hupp. I'm the program manager for this program. I coordinate with the instructors to develop the program. And then I also deal with scheduling, all the course logistics and program policies. The last person I have on this slide is Crystal Babawal, excuse me, and she's our associate director of our business programs. Crystal, do you want to come off mute to say hello?
Hello. Thank you, Ashley. Hi, everyone. Nice to be here and super excited about this new program launching.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Crystal. And then again, just a reminder, Kathy, who you just heard from, will be your first point of contact. So if you have any questions after this information session, or you'd like to review information or talk about other courses, she'll be the person that you'll want to contact. I've included her Calendly link on this slide, so you can schedule a one-on-one appointment to meet with her face-to-face online, or you can email her, which I included here, any questions that you might have. And then lastly, I would like to mention that there's a $100 discount code that can be used to apply towards your tuition that you all will be receiving via email after this information session. All right. So thank you all for taking the time to answer that poll. Let's go ahead and close that and see these results. So it's interesting. It looks like we have a good mix. We have new career professionals in the construction realm, and then we have a good amount of you that have been in construction for a while. So that's the really great thing about this program, is that you don't necessarily need any prereqs or any experience to do it, and it will help you to further develop your own skill set and be able to have that experience. So Thank you again for sharing that with all of us. We're going to go ahead and move forward. And so with that, I know how much fun that last poll was. So we're going to go ahead and get into one more. And this is just going to ask all of you. Here we go. Let me grab the next one. This is just going to ask all of you where you all are from. So if you could take a moment to answer that, so then we can get a better idea of who's on the call once again. This will give us an idea of who is here with us today. All right, so let's dive right into it. So I want to go ahead and talk about the important program logistics that you are all here for today. And so first off, it's easy to enroll. You can enroll online. You can contact Kathy or you can contact our student services team. And they'll all be more than happy to help you get enrolled in this program. A little bit more specific about the program is that it's 2 courses, each are 6 weeks long. It's going to be 6 live classes that are conducted on Zoom synchronously. So you'll come from 6 to 8 once a week, every week, and you'll have live instruction with an instructor. And so you can enroll in these classes together or separately, depending on whatever you prefer. And if you complete both, you'll receive our digital badge through our badging service, which is known as Creditly. They're our third party that outsources all those badges. So you'll be able to display that on your preferred networking of choice, and you can carry that with you and show it to future employers or your current employer that you completed our program. And so when involved in this program, students will receive access to our Canvas, our learning management system. And this is where you'll access Zoom links, course materials, and you can even contact your instructor or program staff like myself to get any sort of questions answers. And within those classes, they're going to be a mix of lectures, group discussions, breakout rooms, and other activities as well. And so through each of those course sessions, they're going to build upon one another, and you'll get takeaways that you can apply directly through a construction lens to your job and any sort of situation that you might be occurring or dealing with it in your current role. And so I think that's a really important design and aspect of our program, is that you have takeaways that you can apply immediately. And then finally, the tuition for this program is as following on the slide. You'll see that it's $997.50 per class, or you do have the option to enroll together, and that will give you that discounted price of $1,850. And so I also want to remind you that there are discounts available. So you will be receiving that $100 discount for attending today via email after the information session. And you also can reach out to Kathy, and she'll be more than happy to talk about those discounts with all of you. All right, and so to dive just a little bit deeper into what those 2 classes are going to look like, I have them both listed here on the slide. The first is going to be that leadership in construction, and the second will be winning the bid. And so in leadership in construction, you'll begin by diving into those leadership kind of concepts that will be applied through a construction's lens. So you're going to cover topics including team development, strength-based leadership, complex problem solving, goal setting, and navigating change, and be able to navigate all of those skill sets and apply them through construction related issues or situations that are construction based. And so the dates for those classes are going to be 2/16, 2/23, 3/2, 3/9, 3/16, and 3/23 from 6 to 8. And then on the other side of things, so for winning the bid, this is going to occur right after leadership in construction. You'll gain skills and techniques that leaders in the construction industry need to win big projects. So you'll learn skills that involve negotiation tactics, demonstrate executive presence, and presentation skills. And so the dates for those programs are as follows: 4/6, 4/13, 4/20, 4/27, 5/4, 5/11. And the time will be the same, that's 6 to 8. All right, so let's go ahead and share the results of that second poll about where all of you are from. And it looks like we have all California people here. So it's kind of broken down pretty evenly. We have a third of you from Sacramento, a third of you from the Bay Area, and then a third of you from other parts of California. So it's good to see that we have a good mix of the state here with us today. And so it's really great about this program is that I mentioned that it is online. So we do try to target all sorts of demographics, and anyone can enroll. So it kind of is helpful in that sense that although we have people from all different places, we do accommodate to that so that you can participate in these programs. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. So with that, I would love to spend some time talking about these instructors that are going to be involved in this program. So we are really excited. It's such a great group of instructors. And one of the core pieces of this program is that you'll find that these instructors are directly in the construction field. So they're subject matter experts who will share their real life experience and relate them to concepts learned in the class. And I think this is one of the greatest strengths and parts about our programs is that they bring those different styles and backgrounds and objectives and help participants learn and be able to do things with those concepts and those situations by the end of the class session. And so I'll start by talking about Sue Wheeler-Doki. She will be teaching leadership in construction. And Sue is a senior consultant with D. Brown Management and has over 35 years of experience in the construction industry, including strategic planning, business planning, succession planning, and talent management. She was previously a private consultant supporting construction clients with organization stability and scalability. And then lastly, which will tie into that leadership in construction, is she's actually a Gallup certified strengths coach and holds a master's degree in psychology. And so you'll find in that leadership in construction class that you will be taking a Gallup strength assessment, which will then break down your strengths, and she'll be talking about how to utilize them within the construction realm. And so she is a great addition and we're very excited to have her. And then that ties me into our other dynamic instructor on this program, and that is Ian Bolnick. And Ian is a project executive and business lead with DPR Construction. Ian started his career as a carpenter, actually, and then working for a residential builder. And then he transitioned into commercial construction in 2002. And so as a business leader, Ian is directly involved in all levels of sales process, from business planning to marketing analytics, which all come to serve in those negotiation skills, right, with the bidding process and the construction realm. And then he also works with customers and teams to align expectations and produce predictable outcomes. So we're very excited to have both of them, and I'm sure you guys will come to love and adore them as much as I have working with them in these classes. So this kind of is the question, why leadership and development for construction professionals, right? Well, as I mentioned, you'll have knowledgeable instructors who have real life experience that tie into kind of my next point. You'll have the real world experience that will be applicable to current situations, and our learners will be able to face anything that they come at work and be able to tackle any issue. And so it's a great opportunity to network, to collaborate and exchange knowledge and build relationships. And then it is online, and you will earn that digital badge if you complete both classes. And then lastly, who is this program for? And so, as I mentioned with both polls, it's really for anyone, regardless of experience, regardless of location. We welcome all functional areas of construction professionals. So anyone can join, and there's no prereqs, and it's a great addition to your resume and to build your leadership skill set. So we hopefully look forward to having you in this program and welcoming everybody and anybody that wants to join. And so lastly, this kind of ties into my next topic of conversation, which is how do we enroll? What are those next steps? What does that look like? And so you can go to our website here, which is cpe.ucdavis.edu, and you can enroll online directly, or you can contact Kathy, who you heard from earlier, or our student services team, all of which will be happy to help you enroll. And on this website here, you can learn more about the courses, review the information we talked about today, find the recording of today's info session, as well as Kathy's email and Calendly. So you can talk to her directly, figure out what's going to be the best fit for you. And then if you still have questions, that's when you'll reach out to Kathy and set up that time. She'll be able to walk you through any questions, concerns you might have, and figure out what will be the best approach and strategy for you as you move forward in your leadership and construction development. And so again, here is her slide. Here's that Calendly link and her email. And then as another last reminder, that $100 discount will go out at the end via email. All right, and that brings us to our last slide. So I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Please go ahead and stay on if you have any questions and submit those in the Q&A function, and we'll be here to answer those. Otherwise, I want to thank my team and all of you for being here today. And as a reminder, you can enroll once you're ready at that link right there, cpe.ucdavis.edu, and you'll find all sorts of course information as well as Kathy's information. So we'll be here hanging out, waiting for any questions, but otherwise that concludes our information session today. So thank you, everyone. All right, we'll just stay on for about 3 more minutes. All right, looks like we have, when is the deadline for enrollments? Great question. So the deadline for enrollments is going to be the day before the class. So the class starts on February 16th. So you're going to want to enroll on February 15th. All right, we'll give it 1 more minute. Get those last questions in there. Let's see here. Is there a capacity limit? So right now we have the capacity set to 30 students, but we are willing to go to, I think, about 35. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this.